Good evening. Welcome to your evening newscast for today, Tuesday, July 12th, 2022. My name is Joshua Van Slyckman. Guyana currently has two floating production, storage, and offloading FPSO currently producing crude oil from the Stabroek Block. The Liza Destiny and Liza Unity, and a third is currently under construction. The FPSO named the Prosperity will be used to produce the Kaieteur development and is the largest of the first three productions vessels to be put into operations into Guyana with a capacity of 220,000 barrels per day. The FPSO, which will spread more into water depth of about 1,900 meters, will be able to store around 2 million barrels of crude oil. The project is part of the Kaieteur development, which is the third development within the Stabroek Block, located some 200 kilometers offshore Guyana. According to recent financial statements filed by the oil companies, in excess of $94 billion has already been deducted as part of the 75% cost oil recovery to repay expenses incurred by the oil companies. The National Tushaus Council NTC conference opened yesterday at the Arthur Chang Convention Center, but an apparent rift between the former NTC executives and the government has seen the majority of the council boycotting the annual meeting between Amerindian leaders, ministers, and heads of state entities. Former NTC Secretary Rushain Dorick told the Kaieteur News that 4 out of the 2018 NTC executives are attending the conference, only because they were in close proximity of the event. Dorick reiterated that apart from not being involved in the preparation of this year's NTC conference, no invitation was extended to council members, and so they have decided not to attend. He explained that it is expected that the Tushaus Council will play an integral role in setting the agenda to address the issues most urgent to the Amerindian people. Given that was not done, he said invitations were supposed to be extended to the outgoing NTC, but none was forthcoming. Natural Resources Minister Vikram Bharat has confirmed that the work is ongoing to quote-unquote refine the $20 million World Bank loan that was secured in 2019 to build capacity within the nascent oil and gas sector. The Natural Resources Minister did not give a timeline, but he told this newscast that work should be completed soon as the relevant agents are actively engaged in bringing the scope of the project in line with the new government's vision. Senior Minister within the Office of the President with responsibility for finance, Dr. Ashni Singh, told Kaieteur News that the Natural Resources Ministry is the point agency on the World Bank loan and that they are making the adjustments to suit the sector's agenda. When that is done, the information will then be transferred to the Finance Ministry for its final look before taking the documents further. And 9 years after the Tushaus monthly stipend was increased to $30,000, President Irfan Ali has announced that $15,000 extra will be given to the Amerindian village leaders, taking their monthly allowance to $45,000. Ali, in making the announcement, pointed out that the $15,000 increase is merely $5,000 short of what was initially requested by the Tushaus, hinting that this request could be met sooner. In addition, Ali noted that Deputy Tushaus will receive a 50% increase to their monthly stipend, which will see their allowance moving from $20,000 to $30,000. He was keen to note that, quote-unquote, in this case, it is not the cabinet that is receiving 50% and 100% increases. It is the Tushaus, the leaders of your community. And finally, at this time, the Guyana Agricultural and General Workers Union, GAU, is not accepting a statement by GAISUCO, insinuating that its representatives were directly involved in the controversial selection of quote-unquote unsuitable tractors purchased to till soil for the sugarcane cultivation. In a full-page center spread on Sunday, the GAISUCO sought to address various issues facing the company, in particular, the purchase of a game-articulated tractors against John Deere fixed-frame machines, which is said to be better equipment. We had reported on several documents highlighting a rift between the sugar company's top brass over the purchase of what is understood to be quote-unquote unsuitable machines for the purpose of tillage. And with that, we've come to the end of your evening newscast for today, Tuesday, July 12th. My name is Joshua Van Sleckman. For these stories and much more, head across to our website at kaieteurnewsonline.com or pick up a copy of the Kaieteur News at a newsstand near you for just 100 Guyana dollars.